Why the hell not? But anyway, a lot of good ideas from these guys. It's fucking real cool. I like seeing all the comments, all the ideas people have. I think Warriors of Wrestling definitely has a different crowd than your standard independent, where like a lot of independent crowds are, you know, smarter fans. I think Warriors of Wrestling gets a lot more of a casual fan. They're very passionate about the product. They absolutely love Warriors of Wrestling, but they're definitely a lot more casual than, say, you know, the crowd that goes to Battle Club Pro or Tier 1, which are, I'd say, a lot more of the smarter fans. Scotty, what do you mean by Sabu ruined it for everyone? I'd love to hear this, because Sabu's been eating quite a bit of shit on the internet as of late. And rightfully so. You know, I grew up worshipping Sabu, and it's unfortunate to see where that's turned out. God damn. Yeah. Can't stand for animal abuse. You heard about this, Joe?
I don't know the whole story, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, from, you know, what I've seen in terms of all the shit with Sabu apparently put up a video of
he has a lot of issues.
You know, yeah. Put up a video of his dog that he was like, haha, look, this dog, he ate a THC cookie and he's freaking out. And like the dog is all like, totally fucked up, and it's really depressing to watch. And he was laughing about it, and a couple of fucking wrestlers were like, fuck you, dude, what's wrong with you? And like reposted him. We're like, this guy's a fucking, you know, an absolute mess. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then Sabu starts denying it, and like, oh, he didn't actually get into it. It was something else. He's got issues. And then, just lying left and right about shit. I don't know. It was really bad. That guy's got like some serious issues right now. It's unfortunate because, you know, guy made me want to be a wrestler.
I never was into Sabu.
Oh, huge.
Never. I mean,
What's going on, Samantha?
I was looking forward to the Taz versus Sabu match at Barely Legal. But other than that,
Sabu was one of the reasons that I wanted to be a wrestler. 110%. Sabu, Hayabusa, Dreamer, most of the ECW guys, man. I was such a fucking huge ECW mark. I was told to slap you just to see what you do.
Shit. Who said that?
Bert Flowers. It's a former dean of my school who used to come to shows. The one that Ernesto fucks with. He's only a fan, don't worry. And the article that came out of the Athletic Commission changed everything, specifically said they saw a Sabu match and they were horrified.
I don't know about that.
Abe Cologne, we had Buff Bagwell here not too long ago. He wrestled 2 out Steve Scott.
December.
Yep, that's right.
I get off of McGinnis or not?
Yeah, get off of McGinnis. Who am I with? Well, I'm with the boss man, Joey B.
What's that?
Samantha Rebecca.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know most of these people are, but they're good people because they're watching us. Again, I'd love to see a lot of these independent guys and Warriors just to kind of see, you know, what our guys can do out there with them. You know, of course, I'd like to see, you know, something like a Dreamer or, you know, some of the old guard like that getting in there with, you know, some of the younger guys at the, you know, the Plug or Jason Sinclair, Chris Benet and all that. But I'd love to see, like, someone had mentioned Matt Riddle. Getting a Matt Riddle in there with, like, Jason Karloff would be fucking badass. Or, shit. Who else was mentioned? Fucking, I'd love to get in there with Hoovy. Fuck all that noise. With the tables and chair section about, oh yeah. Yeah, because Sabu uses all that shit to really bend the tables and chairs. It's unfortunate because fucking, you know, that shit isn't that bad. It's one thing if they want to bang, you know, light tubes and all that, because, you know, that's, there's blood that's going to get involved with barbed wire, but goddamn. Do we plan on having a WOW Hall of Fame one day? That's an interesting idea. I mean, who's going to care enough to, you know, pop into the Hall of Fame?
Who should we put in the Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame, baby! Look at the ring. Look at the ring, bah. Yeah, I don't know. I think, definitely there's room for B.A. Kid in there. Definitely room for, what do you think, Damian Dragon? Going?
A 2-time champion. There's only one. Is he the only one?
The one and only original Nigga Taker would be in there.
Wait a minute. Is Damien the only 2? No, Cross. Cross had it a few times. So did Abdul.
Yeah. Well, let's just see. I hear Banks versus Matt Riddle would be fire. That might be interesting.
Where's Matt Riddle from?
He trained at the Monster Factory. He's all over the fucking world.
No, where's he from? Like,
he's a former UFC guy.
No, but where's he live?
It's Northeast too, Charlie.
Is he a Northeast guy?
Yeah. But he's traveling like all over the fucking world.
Right.
So he doesn't necessarily have a base in anywhere.
Well, when you bring somebody in, you gotta fly them in from somewhere.
Right, but he might even be flying in from like England or Japan. That guy literally is like, he's possibly, I'd say, top 3 independent wrestlers right now in terms of just being everywhere. Riddle is he'll have a contract within the next year. I do know Dev. You talking about Devin Moore, Scotty? Wants to work a ton of straight matches. I don't work anybody. Logan Black versus JT Dunn is another. Listen, I'd be happy to work JT. JT's a hell of a professional. Another guy who's fucking all over the place. Good dude too. Always been really nice to me. Who's out of Vegas, Brian? Talking about. When are you feuding with Darius Carter, my new dream match? Me and Darius are friends. We literally were on the same team the last couple of shows, Vincent. Come on, buddy.
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
Vincent Polizzi. Scotty, you don't think Riddle's a top 3 independent guy right now? I don't know. Listen, give me your opinion. This is all about opinions. Sharon, yes, I do have a new tag team partner in New England. I tag up with the same guy you saw me in the picture with, where you talked about my underwear coming out in the picture. It's Jeremy Leary, best hair in wrestling, current Chikara superstar. So yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on wrestling Darius Carter anytime soon. He's a friend and a confidant. Oh yeah, I guess Riddle's out of Vegas now.
Oh?
Apparently. That's what Brian is saying. Says out of Vegas for the intros. Might be a thing for UFC, I don't know. But I know that he trained out of the Monster Factory and, stops by there every once in a blue. So, I don't know, maybe it's just when he's in town. Who knows? But yeah, holy smokes. That Riddle's a motherfucker. Oh. He won't give up the marijuana, that's why he's fired from UFC.
That's sad.
I mean, I don't know if it's sad. If he's fucking making money on his own terms, what's sad about that? That's the dream right there.
He ain't making the money that you would make a UFC or even WWE for that matter.
Well, UFC, you're getting punched in the face for real. So, I take a bit of a pay cut, be my own boss, do my own train, do my own everything.
Yeah, in UFC, you're also not fighting all that often. You're definitely not fighting every night. You're not fighting every
No,
day.
but you're training every fucking day for it.
Okay.
So, I mean, you're still sparring, you're still getting injured, you're still breaking your body down in a different way. I mean, holy shit. That's a fucking rough way to make a buck. He had the Nevada medical card and they still shit-canned him? That's unfortunate. Are we ever going to see me Friday at the Sanctuary? Yes, I will be back there soon at some point. Just, I don't know when. I'm booked. I'm booked up on Fridays. What could I do? What about Chuck Taylor? I wrestled Chuck and Orange Cassidy and Swamp Monster. Quite some, not too long ago. Chuck is a bad motherfucker. That guy could work his ass off. As could Orange Cassidy.
Where's Chuck Taylor from? Why do I know that name?
Just as Ring of Honor, PWG, Chikara, all over the place, man. Gentlemen's Club wouldn't be a bad idea to bring in. Those guys are fucking fantastic. Really good stuff. Huh. Orange Cassidy. You never quite know how much orange juice burns until it's spit in your eyes. And what's going on, Darian? Guys watching us from Hawaii. Say hello, Bellini.
Hello. What time is it there?
Yeah, what time is it? Whatever. Who cares? Fucking guy asking about the time. Beef Wellington. Dude, is Beef Wellington still... I know Excalibur's not working anymore. Does anyone know if Beef Wellington's still working? Anybody in there out of Canada or follows the Canadian, the Montreal wrestling scene?
Is anybody going to come to see our women's main event?
Oh, right. Speaking of Montreal, the main event for the women's show, and speaking of Fridays, on June 9th, we've got Lufisto from Montreal and Jordan Grace taking on the Twisted Sisters. You want to talk about dream matches before? I mean, that's
actually for the Sabotage Tag Team Championship.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, boy, for the Sabotage Tag Team Championships, guys. That match is going to be fucking fire. Straight up. Literally 4 of the best female wrestlers in the independent scene right now. Doing battle, kicking ass. Not something you want to miss. Lufisto's actually one of the people that made me want to be a wrestler as well. She's been around for fucking long ass time. Dude, when I first started watching the Independents, she was on the Independents and like killing it all over the place. And she was like the first female that I saw like wrestling dudes. And she was fucking keeping up and she was killing them. And she was taking these fucking stiff shots in the face and, you know, everything. And she was giving it right back. And I was like, fuck, man, that's what's up. That girl's a bad motherfucker. I remember watching...
She born in Canada?
Yeah, Montreal. I'm gonna, when she comes in, I'm gonna see if she can help me brush up my French. Cause, you know, it's funny, I took French for fucking all of junior high and high school. I've never spoken a word of French, and I've never met anyone that I've been able to speak French to. Had they allowed me to take Spanish, it would have been a different story. Think about a match that starts in the ring and goes all over Fun Station, including maybe outside the venue. Yes, I do think about that. I would love to do something like that. Again, the State Athletic Commission, the second that we go anywhere...
Well, we did do something similar to that.
Right, you and I did.
That doll.
Where you beat me with the giant Monsters, Inc. guy. That was great. That's one of my favorite fucking matches
Beat you up with the arm.
Yeah.
Threw you into the doll, never ripped off his arm.
But yeah, I'd love to do fucking all over the arena brawls. I like doing that kind of shit when I'm outside of New York, because I can. But New York doesn't fucking allow it. The second you go anywhere near a guardrail, there's a commissioner there with a fucking, you know, the hairs in his ass standing up. He's got to make sure that, you know...
There's only one.
No, it's not, because I've seen other commissioners do it too. But you know why? Because they're getting it from that fucking asshole.
We've had some good. Maggie's very nice.
Maggie is nice, but I mean, a lot of the commissioners that I see are all fucking... Because they're all trained under him. That fucking woman who was checking the ropes. Yeah. Like she never fucking ran the ropes in her life. And this one commissioner, this woman, she's like, before the show, she's coming in, she's looking under the ring, she's pulling on the ropes. I'm like, lady, what are you looking for? You've never touched a ring in your fucking life. You've never been in a ring. How the fuck... This is what's setting me off, apparently, right now. What are you checking for if the fucking ropes are loose or tight? The fuck does it matter to you? You don't know anything about this fucking craft. You fucking idiot. Anyway. Maybe your friend Muskie can teach you some French. Listen, I've tried talking to Muskie in French. I think it's a fucking work. The guy wants to speak nothing but shitty, broken Canadian English. I don't know what's his issue, but I'm sure he's got plenty of issues, you know. 15 years in the business and you're still, you know, only won, a handful of matches.
I think he's like in 25 years at this point.
Listen, he still says 15.
Jeez.
So who knows? Will WWE have Rosemary soon from Impact?
No.
I think we were in the...
That's Crazy Steve.
Yeah, her and Crazy Steve at some point, but that deal fell through. I'd love to have Crazy Steve...
Crazy Steve at those NXT. That fell through?
I thought we were bringing him in, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah, that did fall through.
Yeah, listen, Crazy Steve would have been a guy 100% that I would love to have at Warriors for a match, and not only that, but also for, just chatting up with students. That guy's got a hell of a mind for the business. Holy fuck, one of the most intelligent guys I've ever spoken to. Huh. We were talking earlier about, like, guys in TNA, or Impact Wrestling, whatever they want to call themselves, who would, really be an asset to the roster to use. And we've used EC3 more than once. He was great, but I mean, trying to vary it up. I mean, we've, EYFBO, who are now the new, former Warriors Wrestling Tag Champions, who are now the Impact Tag Champions. We've had them for quite some time. Homicide, we've had a bunch of times, just had him on the...
Former No Limits Champion.
Yeah, former No Limits Champion, too. Isn't that incredible, if you think about it? LAX is made up of, mostly former Warriors champions.
Who's the girl?
Pretty cool. Diamante, I don't know where she's out of. But she's also supposed to be...
But if they want to see Pimpinella.
Yeah, Joe has a hard-on apparently for Pimpinella from Mexico. And if anyone knows who she is, listen, she was.
Hey, it's a guy.